I got a little story for you today that goes along with the song I'm going to play for you. Wrote this song way back in, I'm not sure if it was 1994, 95, 96. It was somewhere around that time frame. Hey, Jackie, good morning. Hey, Aggie. Eric Lynn, good to see you this morning, brother. So it was sometime in the mid-90s. I was living in Nashville, and it was after Wayne and Carol and I were living together. I had moved in with a girlfriend of mine, and this day was an epic day in my life because this is the day that I lived the epitome of a country music song. So I woke up on this day, and I was working at the time at this. I moved across town to move in with this girl, and I was working at this place. I quit my job in the restaurant business, and I was working at a credit card processing place where I worked in a little cubicle, and I called people every day and read from this script so they could program their credit card machines. And I hated it. And I was driving a little red truck at the time. Well, I was leaving that job that day and pulled out, didn't see a car coming, and I got hit right in the side. So I wrecked my truck, and I became vehicleless. So got a ride back to the apartment I was living at with this girl, and she got home from work that day. I told her what happened, and she commences to telling me how she's not happy. So I lost my truck that day. I lost my girlfriend that day. I lost my job that day because I didn't have a way of going back and forth. I called my buddy Billy Abel up, and Billy came and picked me up. I said, hey, Billy, I need a place to crash for a few days, man. This girl I'm staying with isn't happy. So Billy dropped what he was doing, came pick me up. He was living with his cousin, and I started staying on their floor in Nashville off of Nolensville Road. And Billy was working at the IHOP at the time, so I started working with him, and he was working at Ruby Tuesdays in Bellevue too, where we used to live. So I was working at IHOP on Nolensville Road in the morning with Billy, and then we'd go to Ruby Tuesdays and work at night. And we were working our asses off, but we were having a good time, and it was great to be young back then. But I wrote this song on that day, laying on that floor in Nashville, the day I lost my job, my girlfriend, and my truck all on the same day. Billy Clark, good to see you, brother. Hey, Daisy, good morning. James Gregory, good to see you this morning, brother. Yeah, glad to have y'all here. Pansy, good morning. Hey, Bells, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, Mom. So we cut this song on the Tales from a Gypsy record. Wayne sang backup on it. My friend Jason Herndon played some guitar on it. And it's kind of funny because that's the girl that I was living with was Jason's ex-fiance, who I thought I was going to marry, but she ended up marrying Russell. How about that for a story, y'all? Good morning on a Tuesday.